Hey, what's good, man? Today I'm going to be showing you what I ate throughout the month of May in order to keep my lean physique and keep my abs. Now, my name is Hui Tran. I'm a fitness fanatic of sorts. I love fitness, I love health, trying to be the healthiest, most fit version of myself that I can possibly be. And I'm out of pocket if I go around telling everybody that I know to be healthy and be fit and stuff like that. But I want to come online here and give it to you, give it to whoever needs to find it. And if that's you and you found it, then congratulations. I hope you like what you see today. Now, before I start, let me go through a little couple of disclaimers on what you're about to see today. When I first started making this video, I was planning for it to be like a vlog, like showing you, oh, this is what I ate today, da 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 da. Because somebody on my last video had asked me to show what I eat in a day. From the jump, I could tell that was not gonna happen because I would just forget to record or not talk enough, whatever. So what I've done instead is just throughout the course of a few weeks here in May, I got snippets of what I ate, whether that was little videos or photos, and I've compiled all of that into a folder right now, and we're just gonna go review it together like it's film. Now, the other thing I wanna go over is this is not cherry-picked stuff. I didn't just go through and pick only the healthiest of meals that I ate and show you that. I'm trying to be really showing you what realistically this looks like. So this is literally everything that I ate. And I also didn't force myself to eat any healthier than I normally would to make this video seem healthy. It's genuinely just what I ate and what I remember to capture, and I'm gonna show it to you. Now, with that being said though, there's a few things that I believe, my philosophies. Number one is you are what you eat. I firmly believe that. If you eat healthy, you're gonna look healthy, you're gonna be healthy. You eat unhealthy, you're gonna be unhealthy. No way around it, nothing like, you cannot outwork a bad diet. You cannot fake this stuff. This is legitimate. And I also believe in the natural way. So I don't believe in those GLP-1s, Ozempic, things like that, or steroids. Like what you see here is, I don't even take protein powder, to be honest. I don't take creatine, I don't take nothing. I just eat and drink stuff that I buy from the store. So like whole food, I cook it, water, juices, things like that. On the flip side of that, I don't only eat healthy. I'm not one of those people that is gonna tell you to go on a crazy diet. I'm not dieting myself. I have figured out like my nutritional system. What that is majority of my meals are healthy, while some of them are just straight pleasure meals. I like to keep that flexibility in my life because I think that's what breeds sustainability, which then breeds consistency. And that's why I've been able to have abs for over 10 years now, year round. At no point do I not have abs. And that's with what you're about to see, like how I eat regularly. And I do work out a lot, probably like 5 times a week, okay? So let's get into it here. And I'll probably have more stuff to say as we go on, so. And just to let you know the timeline of this is somewhere like second week of May. I think May 11th, May 12th, all the way up until Memorial Day and a few days after, okay? Okay, so all my life I have not been a coffee drinker, but within the last couple of years, after visiting Paris and Vietnam a few times, I've grown to love coffee. And I don't even think it's for the caffeine, bro. It's just straight up for the taste, and I like it, so. And then the caffeine is just a bonus. So I make that a lot at home. Here on this day, I was probably working from home, had some Greek yogurt. They tell you just get the unflavored non-fat, but I get the non-fat vanilla. It tastes better, and I don't think it's like that much unhealthier. You don't need to optimize that hard, bro. Like, I want to enjoy what I'm eating still, because then I'll actually eat it. Now, I already know this day. Okay. I had leftovers, but my leftovers are from home-cooked meal leftovers from the day before. It's not just like from the restaurant or the store. So this is my favorite meal too. Boom, pho. I'm Vietnamese, so I love Vietnamese food. Some of the best food in the world, in my opinion. You get so many different flavors, textures. But anyway, I'm not gonna go into that. Pho right here, just straight collagen in the broth. You get protein from all the meats that are there. Veggies, you put that in, and then you get some carbs from the noodles. So delicious, semi-healthy, maybe not super healthy, but not super unhealthy either, you know? Delicious though. It's my favorite meal of all time, so I need that at least once a week. Now, going here, I remember on this day, I did make some tuna steak, and I was trying to get a good sear on these boys, which I kind of did. I'm trying to get better at the tuna steaks. It's a hit or miss for me. You see that? I made this on a stainless steel pan, and I remember it got overcooked on the pan as I was trying to get the sear, so I just left it there too long. And yeah, it's not rare, but usually you'd want that rare. I'd rather have it rare with no sear than sear with overcookedness. So hit or miss, I'm trying to get better. And then now here, boom. I know this is what I was cooking for lunch the next day. So this is ground beef, and I know for a fact I got egg to go with it, and I'm probably putting over ground beef and rice right here. And now pay attention. You see all that ground beef, you see the egg, that's protein, and you see the rice. I'm gonna get back to that, And I got veggies to go with it. I got mushroom right here, and then these are like kimchi chives. I don't actually know what to call that. That's just some stuff that my mom gave me. But as you can see, bringing me to my first point. Another philosophy of mine, if you will, or rather a formula. My meal structure, the components of my meals. I apply what I have called the KBBQ method. And the reason I call it the KBBQ method, as you can probably guess now just from hearing it, is when you go eat KBBQ, especially if it's all you can eat, what do? You max out on protein, you eat some veggies so that it cuts through the fat, and then you try to limit your carbs because carbs are not worth your money, right? They're very filling, but they are not worth your money and for the taste. So I apply that mindset to all of my meals though. As you can see, it's just hella protein. I also eat hella veggies when I'm like cooking my meals because that's what you need, that fiber to actually pass that protein through you to make things easier to absorb, so you get that protein. And so you don't get just like, it's not just stuck there, right? And then carbs to me are as needed. I will never say no carb because you need carbs. Carbs are friends, not enemies, but too much carbs is an enemy, okay? So don't get too much carbs, you just need it as needed. So when I know I have a workout or I just need extra energy, carbs. But yeah, that's the structure. It's gonna be more protein, almost as many veggies, and carbs as needed, okay? We got a lot to go through, okay? Now on this day, I remember I was cutting up these peppers right here, and I can already tell you I probably hit it with some cabbage, but this right here is some chicken on the pan. Look at that fond. Trying to make a good sauce out of that pond for my veggies, not pond, fond. And how'd that turn out? So we got the rice, right? Way better rice. And then here you can see the peppers, some of the cabbage, and the chicken. So I just put all that together with the fond sauce that I made. Yeah, this one was smacking, I remember. Maybe it doesn't look great, but it was pretty good. Here, I went on a date with my girlfriend, a little picnic date, and we grabbed sandwiches from just some place in Minnesota called Marty's Deli. Pretty good sandwiches. I wouldn't classify this as healthy, but I wouldn't classify it as unhealthy either. It has good veggies and proteins in there, and then like the bread for carbs, so not too bad, not too bad. As you can see here, this week I bought a lot of ground beef, so I was trying to make all of that throughout the week, and I probably made eggs with this. I think this is the day the eggs broke based on this pan. Yeah, I don't usually, yeah. Bad day. And then this day I ate it with avocado. We got the ground beef, eggs, that's protein, avocado, that's my veggies. And for carbs, I got that baguette and then some blueberries for more fiber, but also coffee. And then, boom, that coffee, man, that coffee. So that was my work from home meal here. So this is cod, and then the cabbage with the fond from the cod on the pan. Put that together on the sauce, and it made the cabbage taste really well. So this here over a little bit of rice. It was looking smacking, but it was good. I remember it was good. I like cod. Okay, now here, this is a croissant bacon and egg cheese sandwich from Costco. It comes in these boxes that you freeze. And that's gonna bring me to another point right here. I, for the most part, try to avoid anything that stays frozen or is chock full of preservatives, because anything with those type of chemicals in there, not good for you to ingest. My 7th grade gym teacher instilled that in us when we were there, and I never forget it. Preservatives, bad. Mr. Novak would not like that. And I lived my whole adult life, actually even my adolescent life, avoiding that type of stuff. But here and there, you have it. I bought that box just for like a quick breakfast, where it's not like I'm not eating junk necessarily, but just something, if I don't want to cook nothing, at least that's there for me, get some protein. I wouldn't eat this every day, but it's there in a pinch. Now on this day, I remember, I think I just didn't have time, whatever, to cook lunch for work that next day. So I went ahead and picked up some Chipotle. Again, max protein, veggies, carbs. It's relatively healthy. It's not super healthy, but it's not as unhealthy as other options out there. So, okay, so this day, I had some shrimp noodles, veggies right there. We got greens and soup, watching the NBA finals, so not too bad. Now on this day, we had some cod, some veggies, some avocado and rice. This right here is a healthy meal. Doesn't taste, actually this tastes pretty good from what I remember. This is a weird assortment, maybe if you're not used to stuff like this, but I love it. Yeah, the cod, it was good. I made that good that day. And of course, we got the coffee to go with it. All right, boom, coffee and that shit gets me going, bro. Gets me going. All right, this is dinner with my family. I do live at home. I was living at home during these videos right here. Right now I'm in New York. I'm in a weird state of my life where I'm between states, but whatever. So we got salmon right here. We got chicken right here. We got kimchi. We got, oh, that raw is bitter. Those greens right there are bitter, but it's good for you. Anything that tastes bad, sometimes it's just good for you, bro. Tofu soup. We got tofu. There's eggs back there. So hella protein and veggies. And then we're eating this with rice. Good whole food ingredients, man. This must be a Friday because I got pho for lunch. I told you, bro. At least once a week, bro. My favorite meal. I don't care. What is this? Okay, we had spring rolls this day, and that again is just, as you can see right away, veggies and protein, bro. And you get some carbs from the rice noodles, but veggies and carbs, that's all it is. Okay, let's max it out. Okay. Now, this day, I was chilling with my girlfriend, we went on a date, and then we had to go hit up the Cheesecake Factory right next door from it was called it was like some indoor golfing place, it was cool, but we got this like s'mores cheesecake, bro, and this banging, bussin'. I'm not a desserts guy, I'm not a sweets guy, but when a sweet is really good, I like it. So this was really good. I liked it a lot. Yeah, you see that? Yeah. Okay. And then I think before that, we had mi guang at home. I already ate, so this is a video of my mom's bowl, but again, just protein, veggies, some carbs in there, soup. It's not super healthy, but not super unhealthy either. So this is medium for me. All right, now here, this is my kryptonite, bro. Fucking chips. I love chips. I eat chips at least once a week too, probably, not gonna lie to you. But it gives me motivation to work it off, and that's my guilty pleasure. It's chips. I can't get over all kinds of types of chips. This right here, I'm trying this from Costco because the sample was good, but Miss Vicky's avocado oil, aged cheddar, and black pepper, very yummy. We killed this whole bag on the way to my girlfriend's lake house. But yeah, that was yummy. Now, speaking of lake house, we were prepping for a barbecue for Memorial Day. Let me tell you, nobody's gonna be able to prove me wrong on this, but when a bunch of dudes get together, especially for a barbecue, for any gathering, you got no shortage of protein. What you do have a shortage of is veggies and carbs. Dudes get together, they only bring protein together. That's, swear to God, nobody ever brings veggies. So what you're about to see at this barbecue, I'm gonna reinforce that. Bow. This is what I brought to the barbecue, bro. So I'm dudes that I'm talking about. I seasoned up like a few ribeyes right here, the shrimp, and then of course the bone marrow, man, the bone marrow. I was craving bone marrow. I was like, bro, we need some bone marrow. So these are what I brought to the barbecue, and I'm the grill master, so I was grilling this up, and it turned out fantastic. I'm about to show you. Yeah, other people brought takeout stuff, so we got canes. Those are my shrimp skewers that I got. That's a steak that I made, right? Wow, you see that medium rare? People got shrimp, mac and cheese. Bone marrow, bro, the bone marrow. I'm about to show you another one. But now this was the only tray of veggies. Somebody actually brought veggies, but we said fuck it too. The bone marrow, the fat that rendered off from it into that like oily butter, boom, we put all the veggies in there. So even the veggies are unhealthy. But that's what's up, bro. It's a holiday, so we eat to our heart's content. We eat whatever the saying is. And look at this bone marrow, bro. Just appreciate. Don't look at my dry hands. Bow. Butter. Bone marrow. Love it. What else we got? Oh yeah, spring roll. I think that's from, oh, we had more spring rolls today, but there's a different spring roll. The other day was shrimp, right? So today we got a bunch of different like porks and beefs basically, so very yummy. And finally, leftovers from the barbecue that we didn't cook yet. So we got some corn, more steak, and then tomatoes and garlic. Okay, and then that is it. That is what I ate throughout the month. As you can see, that KBBQ method came through, right? Most of what you see is just protein and veggies, and then carbs are just here and there, again, as needed. So what I told you that I do it. And believe it or not, this is like a bad period where there's more unhealthy stuff in here than I would actually like, but I was enjoying life throughout this process, okay? So when you can be consistent and you make good, healthy food throughout the week, and then you like ball out, eat your pleasure meals on the weekends or just during holidays or whatever, life is good, bro. And then life is even better when you can do all that, work out well, and then have your abs, have your lean physique, have that body that you want, okay? But It's all done through design. Again, I'm not with the diets. I'm not with being super strict on yourself. I'm with, this is my philosophy. I forgot. I don't know if I said this yet. You want a B plus or an A. You want a B plus or an A. That means 85 to 90% of your meals are healthy. If you eat 3 meals a day, you times that by 7 for 21 meals a week. You want at least 18 of those meals to be healthy. And you can do 18 meals healthy, 3 that you sprinkle throughout the week. Unhealthy pleasure meals, that's the perfect formula. That's what I do. And I'm saying again, I have had abs for over 10 years without too much stress about it, okay? And as I've gotten better at cooking, then my healthy meals are healthy, but they're also enjoyable and they're tasty. So I don't eat bad food, okay? I don't eat bad tasting food. I don't eat bad for you food. I don't eat bad food. I eat good. I eat good all the time, and then I look good. And that's what I want you to be able to do. So if you like this, subscribe. We're gonna have more type of stuff like this. Let me know what you wanna see. My channel doesn't have a lot of motion yet, so I'm seeing all the comments. Somebody asked for a day of my eats, and I gave you a month, okay? So next, maybe I'm gonna do like a workout week, a week of my workouts or something like that. Whatever you wanna learn, man, let me know. Again, I'm Huy Tran, fitness fanatic, trying to be here to help you out. Again, glad you enjoyed that. Have a good day, man. Peace out.